If people called me neurotypical, I wouldn't be, it wouldn't upset me. But the only thing is, in my 20s, there was like a 4 year period where I was trying to fix myself because I was, not weakness, but so-called deficiency focused, right? But then when I got back around to studying it again when I turned 34, it was from a strengths approach, and I've come to peace with my life now, and my life is looking great because I'm looking at things from a strengths approach. And hey, Jimbo, how's things? Now, obviously, I would be level 1, maybe level 2, level 1. The only reason why I say that is because here in New Zealand, see, for example, I'm exhausted from yesterday. See, yesterday I didn't even realise that I was tired. I went in for an hour, hour and 50 minutes, and so instead of doing 3 sets of 30, it was an hour and 45 minutes because, got to hop out, walk to the hour and 45. It was an hour and 50 because I got changed and I had all my stuff in my bag and everything, and I was ready to go. I was in my togs and I checked my phone and turned it off before I put it in my bag. And after I got out of the water, I went straight back to that same area. So, picked up bag, went to the toilet, rinsed the sand off me, and then, like a shower thing, meaning like it felt nice, but I just wanted to get home on time before 6 o'clock. And then I turned the phone on, and it was 5:20. So it was like, so from that, going in to being back in there after the shower was an hour and 50 minutes. So today, right, I woke up knackered as. If I had it my own way, I would do nothing. But see, last night I changed it from doing 3 sets of 30 bicep drills as part of doing the works, the push-up routine, which is the 200 push-ups, 3 sets of 12 Superman races, 2-minute plank. I do the stretching at the beginning, stretch at the end, 3 sets of 30 bicep curls, and a 2-kilometer run. Well, I took it down to only 2 sets of 30 bicep curls and done the rest, but I was still really pushing myself, I knew I wasn't going to come to the gym the next day type of tired, because I didn't realise how tired I was because of the rough water out there. Most people would be able to tell that, but I wouldn't freak out or anything if someone called me neurotypical and not autistic, because but I've come to peace with it, so that's what would have annoyed me about a year ago, would have annoyed me, but that's because when I was in my 20s, I knew I had these strengths, but I wasn't focusing on my strengths. I was focusing on eliminating my weaknesses, and all I did was not meet my full potential, because you're supposed to put your hard work in where you have natural ability, rather than putting all this hard work where you have no ability. And then you put in all this hard work, and then you become nearly average, and then after 4 or 5 years worth of hard work, you get to the point where you are average, but you don't have the energy to put into your strengths. But when you focus on your strengths, you're not average, because it's your strengths. The reason why I say 1, 2, because is that, and I get it's like, how do I put it? It's like, if I do the washing and the groceries on the same day, I used to do that on the weekend or when I had a day off work, or so long as I had rude to go across, and I didn't just come out of survival mode. I had been employed full-time round, like 60 hours a week for a number of months, or number of weeks. Otherwise it'll be like the mission of the day will be get the groceries, do the washing, and then it will be like, read a chapter of whatever book I was reading at the time. Right now it's the Apocrypha. I've read 10 out of those 19 documents, but then there's added documents in there, but they're not in the contents thing, but they're added in there, like additions to Daniel and Susanna, and it's a letter of Jeremiah or something like that. A couple others, and I'll just do that and apply for some jobs, and that'll be me for the day. So, but today I got a meeting at 1:30. It's 12:40 right now. I got a meeting at 1:30 to KiwiSaver. Just have a talk about it, because why not? I mean, they got their job to do and they're trying to make an income and stuff. But here's the thing: is if they're making an income as you, I'm talking Wolf of Wall Street type stuff here. Commission, motherfucker. I've been watching it since I started looking at Scrum Mastery, and I watched some of those scenes a number of times in the past couple of weeks, and it's like a couple of weeks ago I started looking at it. But how do they get that? That's if that is the case, but I'm presuming they get that by you getting more money from your investments. So it's a win-win. And they might say things like, stupid stuff that, but you know what? Doesn't change my results. And they got a family to feed, so my thing will be ready in 22 minutes. It's still 12:43. It takes 15 minutes to get to the meeting, so